Rain, sleet, snow, indoors, outdoor, in Denver, in the mountains, in LA, on the beach, don't matter where it is. The Denver Nuggets versus the LA Lakers, that is a series that the Nuggets say, you ain't got no chance, you ain't got no hope, you ain't got no nothing. You say that Anthony Davis is in the MVP conversation, so let me show you what the MVP looks like. The Denver Nuggets go into LA and they absolutely dominate the LA Lakers from start to finish. The Denver Nuggets, as I predicted, they go down first in the second half, and I said they're going to come out in the third quarter, they're going to put their foot on the pedal, and they're going to absolutely let everybody know what time it is, and the Denver Nuggets go off 127-102. And it got so bad that the Denver Nuggets starters didn't finish the game. It got so bad that the LA Lakers conceded the game. This is the Lakers team. This is the Lakers team with a great record. This is the Lakers team that's been winning. This is the Lakers team that everybody been telling me they're contenders. They're winning. They had won 6 straight games before they played the Orlando Magic, and they lose by 1. And then they run up against the Denver Nuggets, and everything goes to the south. Everything falls apart. Everything looks like they're not who they said they are. They're 10-5 on the year. The Denver Nuggets are sitting at 8-6, and everybody look at the record, look at the standing, and Jamal Murray, Christian Braun, Nikola Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., Peyton Watson, Russell Westbrook, Julian Strawther, DeAndre Jordan, Dario Saric, and Coach Malone gets his franchise leading. He is now the all-time leading winner for the Denver Nuggets. He beats Doug Moe's record. He has the most win in Denver Nuggets history, and he does it in the best way possible versus the LA Lakers, versus the Lakers in LA. And everybody gets to yapping and talking. The Denver Nuggets, they absolutely should have won versus Dallas last night. They don't let it get them down. They show up next game, they get the job done, and now the Denver Nuggets, look, get you a little rest. Get you a little rest, because they got something for you for the rest of the NBA. Dominant game for the Denver Nuggets. Yes, sir. 7-102 win versus the LA Lakers in LA. And I'm telling y'all, that was a performance. You saw domination on the board, from the three-point line, at the rim. Christian Braun starts the game off, y'all, and I'm telling y'all, I was too low on Christian Braun. I didn't expect enough from Christian Braun. I genuinely did not think that Christian had it in him to turn into the player that he's become. Christian had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists on 7 of 7 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3 tonight, with the steal, with dominant defense today. Christian Braun has taken this starting lineup from being very good, possibly the best in the league that it was last year, to even better this year. They've been even more dominant this year because Christian Braun is even better than what KCP was. And on top of that, his defense has been spectacular. His activity has been spectacular. Christian Braun is a troublemaker in every sense of the word. His effort that he commits on the glass and on the defensive end and being able to finish plays, yo, I'm telling y'all, man, like Christian Braun looks like a dude that's going to make over $20 million a year in his career, the next contract that he gets. He honestly, like I asked Lowe, I was on Lowe on playback with Lowe, and I asked him, like, am I tripping by saying I think Christian Braun is emulating what Derek White did last year for the Boston Celtics? He's been like that good, and I don't know if he's going to sustain that, but that's the kind of impact that he's had. And like everybody's like, look, that's just what he's been. Like again, like I am so pleasantly surprised with how good Christian has been. And I think is his ability to be as consistent as he is his ability to be able to start the game as fast as he does, to finish at the rim, and to be able to work in transition the way that he does. He brings so much to this roster that honestly, man, I am shocked, truly shocked as to the leap that he has been able to take as a player this year, and how good he has been on both ends of the court. Like, honestly, man, I'm shocked. I'm really shocked, man. And again, you just look at his numbers. Let me see. Christian Braun, now this year, including this game, again, just a dominant performer. He's averaging 16, 5, and 2 this year. 65.7 true shooting. Just a dominant game. Really great, really great in transition tonight. Able to finish over contact and stuff, especially as well. I mean, again, just excellent, man. And I wanted to start with that because I think there just needs to be more noise around how good he's been this year. He's been a revolution for the Nuggets. By the way, Michael Porter Jr., man, 24 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists tonight. 24 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal, and he was a plus 30. Christian Braun was a plus 13. He had to be with the bench tonight. Michael Porter Jr. was a plus 30. It was the second highest on the team, and it was Porter and Jokic, who we'll get to later, that changed the course of the game. It was Porter and Jokic that changed the course of the game tonight because their offensive combination in the third quarter, the two-man game they got to in the third quarter, was magnificent. Peyton Watson started the game off with a very tough third quarter off with a very tough finish. Jokic had a very nice three-pointer. Michael Porter came back with a three-pointer. Christian Braun got a score in transition. Porter comes back with a three-pointer, and then he has another three-pointer over the course of that stretch as well, and had another jump shot that he made, and he had a crazy dunk that he had today on the drive. Porter, man, has been excellent. His ability to attack, and then to be able to get you off your spot as a shooter, because now he's a veteran. He knows how to leverage the offense as a shooter this year, and he's able to get you off of your balance. You attack. He then dribbles to the rim. He's able to use his length to finish over contact, and he got a contact finish over LeBron James today. Porter has been excellent. Excellent. And again, 24, 11, and 4. Last night, he had 17, 5, and 5. Porter's playmaking leap is legit. And I've talked about this a little bit. I don't want to over-exaggerate it because I know that Porter's still not like an elite playmaker by any stretch of the imagination. But for Porter to be in the position now where he's giving you 4 assists, 5 assists, 3 assists, that's important for how he's being utilized. He's averaging 3 assists a game. He's averaging 18, 7, and 3 this year, shooting 49 and 40 and only 67 from the line, man. He's not finishing at the line. That's all concentration for Porter. But he's been honestly excellent, man. He finished today with a plus 30. Crazy. Peyton Watson, another great game. His defense was impeccable today. 11 points in 35 minutes, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 1 block. I'm not talking about, it was an insane block, by the way. It was a power block that led to transition, and then a plus 28 for Peyton Watson. Look, he's not made it to where, like, you don't miss Aaron Gordon because you absolutely do, but it's like, Aaron, take as much time as you need. Like, take as much time as you need, Aaron. Come back and be fully healthy. Fully healthy. Don't worry about anything. Oh, you better believe. Don't tell Santa Cruz, when I get to the bench, make sure I talk about this. Make sure I bring that point up specifically. That's back-to-back nights. Peyton Watson has made it to where you have not felt Aaron Gordon absent as much as you would with the starters. With the bench, absolutely. But I'll even say this. The bench unit needs to be anchored by Aaron Gordon more so than anything else. And I think that the revelation that I've come to is Porter and Gordon, they probably need to be out of the game. And you put Julian Strawther in, you put Peyton Watson in. I'm talking about put them in early, like 6 minutes. Let them go to the bench, and then they can end the first quarter even, and then they definitely start the second quarter. And you're going to have Russ, Julian Strawther, Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon, and if you got to play Zeke or Dario or whatever you play him, or DJ, you play him. But that needs to be the lineup. Because Aaron Gordon, Peyton's not going to have as much value with the bench because of the way the bench functions. Now, defensively, he will. But I think offensively, it's going to be a little more trouble. But Peyton's even able to finish, like, going to the rim and in contact. Like, his steps this year that he has taken have been asinine. Like, I am shocked with how good Peyton Watson has become so quickly. I knew he was going to be good. But for him to be a legitimate, like, offensive option for the Denver Nuggets now, like, he's an option for the team, is huge. Shout out Peyton Watson. Jamal Murray had 14, 5, and 5 today with the steal. He was a plus 20 in his minutes. He shot 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, but he was 2 of 6 for free throw. Again, all concentration with Jamal. His defense wasn't great today. He missed 3 layups by my count, at least 2. I know for sure. He should have been 7 of 12 today. He should have been 6 of 6 from the line. He should have had 20 points today and 5 rebounds and 5 assists. But Jamal, it's in his head. He's in his head. But he still played really good in spots today. So I want to take 14, 5, and 5. But Jamal, they just need better. Like, again, Jamal knows that, though. And he's going to get out of the slump eventually. But this is how I know it's not physical, y'all. Jamal went 2 of 6 from the free throw line. He missed 2 in a row at one point. That's not Jamal. That's not Jamal. He's in his head. So I've asked about this multiple times too. It just seems like it's a mental thing with him. But nonetheless, the Denver Nuggets starters dominant. And then Nikola Jokic. I haven't even talked about Jokic yet. 37 minutes played for Joker. 34 points for Joker. 13 rebounds, 8 assists, 12 of 20 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 1 block, 2 steals. He did have 6 turnovers today, but he was a plus 39. He was a plus 39. Incredible. The starters were a plus 20 for Murray, a plus 13 for Braun, a plus 28 for Watson, a plus 30 for Porter, and a plus 39 for Jokic. And Jokic's jump shooting has been impeccable. His finishing has been great. Jokic was 3 of 7 from 3, and he was 9 of 13 from 2 today. I'm just telling you, man, like, all-time great season. Like, all-time great season. This is the best. Maybe you can name a better start to a season. You might be able to find a better start to the season from somebody. But if you're asking me, I cannot name a start that I've seen to a season better than what Joker is doing. Joker is averaging 30.3 points, 13.9 rebounds, 11.3 assists, 1.6 steals, 1 block, 38 minutes, 56.8% from the field, 56% from 3, 83.5% from the free throw line, 67.1 true shooting. All right. And Ken, you might be right, but we're going back almost 60 years. Almost 60 years to Wilt Chamberlain. Like, this is what I mean. Like, we're seeing generational play. Generational. He dominated Anthony Davis tonight. Like, I think Anthony Davis has an argument for the second or third best player in the league to start the year off. Dominated. Anthony Davis had 14 and 10 and 3 on 6 of 19. And he was a minus 26 and looked lost. Lost. It wasn't even a question. He dominated Anthony Davis today. And it wasn't like, and I asked, I said, I don't even think he gave A-level effort because he gives A-level effort. But he played a B game today. For relative to everything else with Joker this year, a 34, 13, and 8 game, that's a B game. That's a B. I mean, like a B, not a B plus, not 85. That's an 82, 81 performance from him this year. That's how dominant he has been this year. It's asinine. Unprecedented greatness from Joker. And then y'all shout out Russell Westbrook, y'all. Round of applause for Russell Westbrook, the man that the LA Lakers fans booed when he came into the game. The man that the Lakers fans said ruined their franchise, like that wasn't the GM who made that decision. The man that didn't fit next to him, and the Lakers blamed all their issues on him. He's a flawed player, don't get me wrong. He has his issues. Russ has his issues. Russell Westbrook today, 24 minutes, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 steal, plus 17. Plus 17. Russell Westbrook had 10 assists before he had a point today. If I remember correctly, he had 10 assists before he had a point today. His defense was spectacular. His help side defense has been amazing this year. When the ball gets swinged to the other side of the court, Russell has been sneaking behind the play and getting steals all year. He plays with effort. He plays with tenacity. He had an incredible putback dunk today, had and ones today. He was getting to the rim. Russ has been amazing with this team. And again, it's beyond the play. It's the locker room stuff. It's the locker room stuff with Russ. It's the leadership. It's the fact that they know what they're going to get. And when I look at, let me see. Russell Westbrook, last 10 games, 12 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. Last 10 games, he's shooting 43% from the field, not shooting well from 2, 42% from 3 in the last 10 games, and just 55.6% from the free throw line. It's horrible. And again, you don't love it. You want him to finish better, but again, you're getting 13, 7, and 5 off the bench, and really good playmaking. Shout out Russell Westbrook, man. He played amazing. Julian Strawther today, 19 minutes, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. Love to see the 3-point make go down. He was a -12 with the bench. Y'all, Trey Alexander, second game played, scored his first NBA points today. 10 minutes played, 3 points. He played with Joker, 1 of 2 from 3. He was a +8. He was a +8. He's long, he's tall. He has good offensive mechanics. You see the defensive potential there with him. And I love that he gets to play with Russ. Trey Alexander, who knows, could be the backup point guard of the future for the Denver Nuggets. He's already getting time. It's a matter of figuring out his game and how he should integrate himself with the Nuggets, but he's getting a chance to learn from Russ, getting a chance to learn from Jamal Murray, from Christian Braun, from Jokic, from Porter. Like, that is a great starter pack for your career. And he looked good on the court relative to what he does. DeAndre Jordan had 2 points today, and he played 5 minutes, and he was a net 0 in his minutes, which is huge because when he played in the second half, he didn't lose his minutes, and he had 2 points, and he had a steal. You didn't lose your minutes. That is huge. So if you're able to stabilize your minutes with no Joker, that's a huge point. He plays with effort. He can rebound. He can catch lobs and oops. He's a vertical spacer. He helps their offense. And I'm going to get to Dario Saric, y'all. I'm just going to say it again. I'm going to be shorter this time. He is not built to play for this team. I think he probably is a wonderful person. He probably has a lot that he contributes as a friend, obviously. Like, he has a lot of great things that he's accomplished in his career. Dario Saric played almost 4 minutes today. 4 minutes. He was a -12 in 4 minutes. Dario Saric played 4 minutes. Joker left the game at one point. I want to say Joker was a +4. The Nuggets were winning by 4 when he left the game. Jokic goes to the bench. They're winning by 4. Jokic sits for 4 minutes, comes back into the game. He's down 8 points. It's unacceptable. He cannot defend. He has no offensive back. And again, I don't care. And in some ways I do. I want to say in a regular season, fine. You can play versus very weak matchups. The Pelicans with Eve Misi and no other backup big. You can play versus Memphis without Zach Edey and Jaren Jackson Jr. and no other bigs. Sure. You look good. But versus Anthony Davis and any athleticism whatsoever is cooked. Any athleticism in the front court, LeBron, AD, cooked. Daniil Gafford, cooked. Derek Lively, cooked. The Nuggets won their minutes with Joker on the court yesterday, and they lost the game. Dario cannot play. So they are going to have to figure out that position because it's actively hurting them not having a competent big they can bring off the bench. I don't even care if it's Zeke Naji. Like, again, you have to build up his value anyway. There is no. Again, Dario can play when he plays versus really bad teams. There's another player that played for the Nuggets years ago that he would have good games versus very bad teams, and fans got excited about him. You can play him versus teams that don't have competent rosters. But I'm frustrated, and I'm bringing this up because Jokic sat on the bench, drank some Gatorade. He left the game, +4, sat on the bench, got some Gatorade, put the Gatorade down, looked up, -8. Michael Malone, Jokic, come back in the game. The Denver Nuggets shot 61% from the field, 50 of 82, 50% from 3, 16 of 32. They only had 19 free throw attempts today, 11 of 19. They made 11 of 19. Bad free throw shooting game. The Nuggets had 7 turnovers in the first quarter and 10 assists. They finished the game the rest of the way with 27 assists and 7 turnovers the rest of the game. They had 37 assists today and just 17 turnovers. The Lakers had 27 assists and 15 turnovers. Nuggets had 48 rebounds and 8 offensive rebounds. The Lakers had 32 rebounds and 6 offensive rebounds. Dominated. The Nuggets has 2 blocks. The Lakers 3 blocks, 7 steals. The Lakers 11 steals, 18 personal fouls. The Denver Nuggets get a 127-102 win, and they absolutely dominate the LA Lakers yet again. They win their 13th of their last 14th versus that Lakers team. And y'all, it is the most exciting matchup in the league. The Denver Nuggets, man, moving up in the standings tonight. The Denver Nuggets moved to 9-6. They're currently the 5th seed. They're 2.5 games back of first place. They got a day off here, and then they play versus the New York Knicks in Denver. Then they got the Jazz, the Clippers, and the Warriors, and the Cavs this week. So it's going to be a great week of NBA basketball for the Denver Nuggets. Y'all know what time it is, Swipa gang. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. I will see y'all on the other side.